name's Dr. Deirdre and I work in the Department of Geography at the University of Canterbury as a coastal scientist.
Deirdre, can you tell us why it's so important to know about the coast of New Zealand?
Coasts are definitely where it's happening. It's the interface environment between rivers and marine environments. It's terrestrial, but it's not terrestrial. It's where we're all living. Over 75% of New Zealanders live within 10k of the coast, and worldwide coastal populations are growing. We've got all these megacities happening on coasts, but they're also very hazardous environments. So we've got population and infrastructure concentration and lots of hazards happening in the one spot.
So Deirdre, tell us, what are you teaching in the geography department?
Coastal studies goes right through from first year up to fourth year, and then graduate studies beyond. So at first year in Geography 109 we have some coastal sections, understanding the processes that happen in coastal environments from sort of a basic level, and then their implications for humans who want to inhabit that space. We've also got a section on oceanography, so understanding the transfer of massive energies from the sun down through the atmosphere into the ocean in the form of waves, and then all that energy arrives at our terrestrial fringes, the coastal environments. So really going back to the origins of the energy in coastal environments. At third year we have a coastal specific course where we look at both coastal processes, so understanding physical processes, but also coastal management. That course is predicated on the idea that good coastal management is based on good understanding of coastal environments in terms of physical processes, but also good monitoring programs. So you get to learn about the role of experts and professionals in a whole bunch of coastal spheres, not just scientists, not just coastal managers, but people who are involved in technology and in monitoring spheres, and how we're looking at coasts into the 21st century, because it's a very rapidly changing area. Then in fourth year, we really try and take the deeper research approach and apply it to a current coastal problem, and we try and get students to really embed themselves within a very topical coastal problem and to come up with some learnings and some resources that are actually useful, maybe at a regional council level, maybe at a city council level, or at a national level. So it's got both the research and the applied professional aspect. And we get help from people like ECAN or NIWA or various different agencies that have people that are employed to look after our coasts to contribute to coming up with the projects for that course.
For anyone who's interested of getting a job on the coasts or who's really keen on knowing about those issues, what suggestion would you make?
My suggestion would be to get a good grounding in physical geography, and also to include some of the skills that you enjoy. So if you're a real outdoors field person, try and do some courses that will hone those skills. GIS is a very important component, or even in geography, GIS is sort of almost becoming just one spatial approach. We've got a lot of other technologies that examine changes in the physical environment, spatial changes using new technologies and new ways of approaching data. So if that's your thing, if computers are your thing, definitely upskill in that area. But there are other areas. I think crossing across boundaries, like all of my recent graduates who've done masters, PhDs or honours have sailed into jobs, and a lot of them have other tools in their box. So they might have an awareness of resource management context in terms of law. They might have a bit of a biology, ecology background in the marine field, and they're snapped up because of those specialties, because they can apply them in a coastal specific environment.
Thank you, Deirdre.